No.
Isn't this the penthouse?
Which one?
There's more than one?
Yeah, penthouse one across the hallway.
Oh, you're right. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
Annalise, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just some idiot.
Greetings, class. Today, we're going to do things the Maddox way.
Professor King, why is this 2L leading our class?
He's first chair in this case.
Why?
Because he brought me the idea that is the future of the criminal justice system. Sit your ass down and learn.
So before I introduce our case, I need a volunteer. Miss Pratt, why don't you come give me a hand?
No, thank you.
Didn't I just say we're going to change the world? Get up.
So here's the situation. Michaela here has wronged me to the point that I would like her to be severely punished.
Knock it off.
I don't know how to say this, so I'm just gonna rip the Band-Aid. I'm breaking up with you.
What are you talking about?
I just need to be alone for a little.
Is this because
I told my last lawyer the same thing. I just want to plead guilty.
you'll get 25 years?
I deserve more.
Why? I mean, who's that help? Meanwhile, a restorative justice hearing will help everyone affected by this tragedy move on and heal. Our client is a high school teacher, David Golan.
Oh shit.
Kept a Trasker 98 hidden in his classroom at St. Bridges due to his fear of a high school shooting.
This guy illegally brought a gun to his school. Why does he deserve a more cushy trial than any of our other clients?
Because it was an accident. You see, David thought that his student, Ryan Fitzgerald, was going to attack his class.
Ryan's dead. If he can't heal from this, then I shouldn't either.
What about his grandparents? Your students? Do they get to heal? Hands up. What's the first step of a restorative justice hearing? Mr. Walsh.
The defendant acknowledges they're wrong.
I never even saw if Ryan had a weapon on him. I just assumed. There's no excuse for that.
But there is. Parkland, Sandy Hook, wherever it happens next. It is scary as hell to be a teacher in America today.
It's scary to be a student. And I just made it worse for mine.
Step 2, Miss Osborne.
Share and understand the negative effects of
Gabriel convinced David to do the hearing. I got the DA on board. The last approval we need are from Ryan's grandparents, Thomas and Donna. I'm going to their home later today to convince them.
Where? Going.
I never said that. Now, how do we persuade these grandparents that the hearing is good for them?
Well, my idea was to hit them with the faith angle because they're devout Catholics.
And I think that we can do better. Anyone?
let them know that they would be doing their community a service.
Like they haven't sacrificed enough. Come on, this case can prove that the justice system doesn't have to be just about crime and punishment, but actual healing.
We speak from the heart. When my dad committed suicide, my family never talked about it. The avoidance tore us apart. I'll share my story.
Mr. Millstone, meet me at my office at 2. We'll leave from there. Class dismissed.
Even more.
I'm busy changing the world. I don't have time to meet a new client.
That ain't me.
You set me straight about what Nate's been going through since his father's death. I decided to put my hurt feelings away and help him.
How?
Filing a wrongful death suit against the state.
You're naming the governor?
She ordered the hit.
You're sending in a man's office who's dead because of that woman. You want to be next?
How is this any different than filing a restraining order against Xavier?
She's going to hit back, Nate. Out things that none of us want.
Fuck.
You're not on board, that's okay. But I didn't hire you, I hired Tegan. We're filing this today.
Okay. Let's all chill. Take a night to sleep on this. Make sure we're naming the right people in the suit.
Or if you want to file it all.
This will be filed, with or without you.
We can't let them file that suit. Otherwise, we risk everyone finding out that Miller was innocent.
Told you it's gonna happen.
No, it's not going to happen. Because you're going to scare Tegan from filing.
What about you just asking real nice?
I need Bad Frank for this. Is he ready?
He's always ready.
Oh, fuck.
Frank. Scare her good.
We all found that out later.
Look, Mr. G didn't mean to kill him.
It was a bad decision to bring the gun, but I really just think he was just thinking that it would protect us.
It was a terrible accident.
Fuck.
I'm so sorry, David. I have to tell them.
No.
I think Miss Maloney might need a recess.
No, emotion is the point of the process.
The thing Ryan was going to show everyone on his phone was David's profile for a dating app just for men. We work at a Catholic high school. David would have lost his job, and Ryan knew that.
Oh, fuck.
So part of me wonders if that's why David shot him. So no one would find out.
Were you sleeping with that boy?
God, no.
Oh, fuck.
But you knew you were gay?
The wrongful death suit. That's why they did this. Xavier got into the CNG server, saw we were about to sue the governor, and this is their way to scare me into silence. What?
You really need me to say it?
You told me to fight back, and you also got me to want to help Nate.
I never said to help him. I said to put yourself in his shoes.
Well, it's too late. Now I don't know whether to call Cora and tell her.
Don't.
They could kill her, Annalise.
They just want to scare you. And look, it's working. Good job. She's not flustered. Bad Frank always comes through.
This was good, Frank. I thought what scares me the most of my life. I'm not talking about Laurel.
Bonnie? No.
It's not your call.
Then why the hell did you tell me?
Because I want your approval this
Well,
time.
you don't have it and you never will.
Why?
Because you're gonna hurt her, Frank.
What's the point of fighting so hard to stay alive? We're just gonna die alone.
Tomorrow night, you plan it.
Okay.
I hate myself for doing this. Especially to you, Nate. Last thing I want is to cause you more hurt.
Annalise got to you. Is that why you bailed?
Because Steve just got to me. There's no winning with these people. There's just more death. And God forbid I'm going to let them do to
God.
Cora what they did to your
You put it
father.
together? No.
I'm sorry.
I understand.
You put it together that Frank was gone.
We get why finding out David's gay.
Surprised your mother didn't tell you.
She knew. Is that when things started going wrong for you too? It's like what they say. Nothing's harder on a marriage than losing a child.
Those grandparents are still together. I get now why you beg to make this a restorative justice case. It's not about changing the system. You want for David what you want for yourself. To confess your guilt about killing your mother's ex.
You're wrong.
Okay.
I forgave God for taking my daughter from this world. But this? Did you do this because you're homosexual?
Oh.
Did you think Ryan was too? Did you try to?
No, I would never. I swear on the Bible.
Please don't speak, Mr. Golan.
I've had to sit here and listen to these kids tell those lies about my Ryan, blaming him. But let's be clear here. You are the adult. You're the one that took the gun to school.
Jesus, this case is
If Ryan
fucking rough.
was so troubled, it was your job to help that child. Instead, you made it up in your mind that he was going to hurt somebody. I'm suffering, Mr. Golan. I'll die suffering.
Fuck.
But it's you who should be suffering. In jail. For life. That might make me suffer a little bit less.
Fuck.
I'm so sorry for taking away the most important part of your life. So give me any punishment you want. I want that too. I want to take your suffering and I want to make it my own. That is my only wish here today.
Gabriel,
Hey,
Oh, fuck.
you were right.
Punch his ashes.
Why we broke up.
Oh, fuck.
I cheated on you with Asher.
Fuck. Fuck.
what?
A month ago. Just once. I'm sorry I lied. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Oh, no. Oh, no.
The judge has a sentence.
The purpose of restorative justice is to help repair the harm done to victims and families. To the degree that this hearing has brought even a little solace to the Fitzgerald's loss, it's been time well spent. But this court is also about justice for the guilty. Therefore, taking into consideration the recommendation of the victim's guardians, we have come to the decision to stick to the original terms of the plea deal. 20 years for third-degree homicide, plus 5 years for possession of a weapon on school property. Defense, do you accept this plea?
We do, Your Honor.
The plea is accepted. Mr. Golan will begin serving his sentence immediately.
That's it? We go through all that and he still gets the same 25 years?
This hearing was a better use of tax dollars than any damn trial I ever argued. It's a damn miracle that it even happened.
Fucking rock.
Because of you.
Hey,
Fuck.
Let's not do this here.
I don't care about what happened between you two. You made a mistake. Mistakes happen. Don't trip over something so small.
The fact that you're not pissed about that actually means that your feelings for her are
Okay.
absolutely not real.
You don't know anything about me.
I know she deserves better than you.
Oh, there it is. Fuck.
You're gonna get arrested.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I'm starting to read my audience. I figured a nice, simple dinner in would be enough. Here you go.
Oh.
I can feel your heartbeat.
This is Michaela Pratt. A text or email is preferred to voicemail.
It's something I
Is it too soon to apologize?
What would be better is if you didn't do anything that needed apologizing for.
At least no one got arrested.
Not the point.
Here, switch.
I'm really sorry.
And I'm bored. I'll be upstairs studying.
I don't know what happened. It's like I just blacked out and came to when everything was over.
Doesn't sound healthy.
Again, you are healthy.
Got a couple good hits in though, right?
Sure. Hi, champ. Okay. Why do you want to do this?
What?
One wonderful dinner with small talk. You seem like a guy who has prospects. I mean, what is this all about?
I hoped it would lead to real-time dating.
You know, we've had some fun talks on the phone, but I really don't know you. And you sure in the hell don't know me.
Both of my exes, they said some version of, it's not me, it's you. So, after a lot of therapy, I get told that I don't feel worthy. I'm working on it. But whatever small part of me that does feel worthy of love, I want to share with you.
You are not ready for this.
Try me. You've been single for a long time. What about letting someone get close? When you're alone, don't you miss being touched?
Not all touch is welcomed. It's not something I talk about, but it's there.
It's Cora Duncan. I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
I know I made it clear I never wanted to talk to you again. But I just wanted to check in, make sure you're still alive. So, please call me back.
It worked. I'm scared.
You reached the voicemail of Annalise Keating. Please leave a message.
You think I'm crazy if I sleep at the office tonight? I'd be up for a hang if you have no plans.
Oh, guys. No. Just dance. Okay, is there no dance? Okay.
Well, it's either that or more small talk. It's all over again. You know you're leading, right?
Oh, yes, it is.
Okay. All right. Trust me.
Smells good.
My special sauce.
Hell yeah.
Thought it might be nice to take care of you for a change. How are you?
Thanks.
Doing what?
Working on the wrongful death suit.
Castillo's got to me.
I understand.
She
Let's see
fixed
what the
it.
governor
She
said.
fucking fixed it.
So I'm filing this suit, whether you're my lawyer or not.
I'll file it.
Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry they threatened you, Cora. But you didn't see what Nate went through. It's not okay.
Shit. Still gonna happen.
I'm your lawyer.
What happened to wanting to move on from all that?
We only move on by finally getting to the truth of what happened.
You saw what Xavier did to me. What makes you think he won't do that to you?
Hiding is never the answer.
You tried to kill yourself in the garage because of this.
I already filed the suit, Frank.
Fuck.
You named the governor.
Either she goes down or it's us.
Holy fuck.
Here's Bonnie Winterbottom.
Oh, fuck. There she is.
Keating's right.
Oh, fuck.
Give me everything we have on her.
You got it.
No. Fuck.
Hey,
You still in Philly?
where else would I be?
There's the Airbnb, bitch. Fuck.
Good. Send me a copy of the Winterbottom file tonight.
No problem.
Fucking knew it. She's a fucking spy.
such a frat boy.
Seriously, what's wrong with straight guys?
Gay guys get in fights too.
You don't have to remind me, Mr. Bash the Gay Basher, before our wedding. What?
Can we turn it off? I've done worse than that.
What?
Sam?
I never told you about that night.
Fuck.
No, you haven't.
Case today, the teacher just saying everything.
You know, you can say everything to me.
You won't stop loving me.
I'll never stop loving you.
I was the one who chopped up the body.
Fuck. Oliver's. What? Oh, my friend. Fuck!
Hey, come on, babe, let's get you out of here. Sweeto, look at me. Promise some more. He's gonna be fine.
Leon, give us one. Give us one.
I did it! It was me! Arrest me! I did it! Arrest me! I'm the